Hey everyone, welcome once again. Today I'm going to be playing in the Caliban. This is my own replay again, and this is actually going to be the best battle I've had in the Caliban to date. I've had this thing for a couple years. I managed to get lucky enough to get it in the Christmas crates a few years ago, which is awesome because it's all I really wanted from the Christmas crates. I decided to gamble on that after I was playing my 60 TP the one day, and one of these things rolled up beside me and just devastated me. It has, I believe it's 2.75 second reload between the two shells. And each one of these, if you're firing high explosive, will do an average of 850 damage, which is pretty massive, especially considering it's a tier 8. Ouch. Yeah, the only problem is, the gun handling, as you'd expect on this thing, is absolutely garbage, and the reload time is just ridiculous. To reload both of these shells, well, you can see, is pretty darn close to a minute. We're a minute into this game in about 3 seconds, and reloaded in about well, exactly that 1 minute. So the way this tank works with the auto reloader, obviously you fire one shell, it'll reload the one shell, you don't have to reload the entire magazine, which is nice. But we have about 36 seconds to reload the first shell and 22 for the next, give or take. That's, well, with my improved crew and everything I have going on this thing, and a little bit of improved or bounty equipment and all that jazz. So, there's a lot of patience that are required for playing this game. For that reason, I'm going to be skipping around in this replay a fair bit, just because, you know, what fun is it for you guys to watch me sit here and reload for a minute at a time sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to absolutely do my best not to fire 2 shells at a time. That guy there, that Soma is, Sumua is lucky that I didn't hit him there. Don't worry, we're going to have another chance. After I'm done reloading the shell, we're going to poke back up and see if we can hit him hard for 850 damage. This time we're poking around the corner. We're not seeing him so far, which is probably a good thing because we're also likely not spotted. And hopefully he'll poke around the corner, not expecting us to be there, and we can blop him real hard. Hopefully we can penetrate his turret with this high explosive round. Patience is the name of the game. I end up waiting a long time. Oh, there we go. 819 damage. Very, very nice. Good chunk of damage. And I am looking at that Renegade there, right around that corner in front of me, hoping he doesn't push me. Because this reload is so long, because the aim time is so long, because the accuracy sucks so much, and this tank isn't very fast, it's classified as a heavy tank, and its armor isn't amazing, you definitely have to be careful. If you get caught out alone against several enemies, then you're in big trouble. If you can't kill them before they kill you, okay, that's kind of obvious, but if you can't kill them before they can push any kind of real assault onto you, then you're in big, big trouble. So I just skipped about 2 minutes ahead of the battle here. Nothing exciting happened. That enemy Renegade did die, but I had literally nothing to do with it. My team managed to do it all. So you missed nothing, I promise. For now, we're going to poke this corner. We're going to hold this corner for a minute and hope that someone pokes up here and maybe we can get a quick kill or some good damage in. And spoiler alert, there's a quick kill. Only 61 damage done there, but hey, I'll take it. Speaking of big trouble, here we go. There's an ELC EVA-90 over there. It's a very small target for this very big gun with terrible accuracy. Shows slow shell speed. Trying to hit moving targets is a pain. Let's try to aim ahead of that guy, and excellent penetration for 889 damage, leaving him on 11 hit points. If we had rolled just a little bit higher, that would have been a one-shot kill, which would have been so satisfying to one-shot kill a tier 8. I mean, it's one with very few hit points comparatively, but still, that would have been awesome. One of the next things that have my concern in this battle is that ELC EVA-90 over there. He's pretty obviously still over there. I've been spotted by him a couple times, and whenever I poke out, but I can't do a whole lot about him. Obviously, I can't outspot him. That camo is absolutely ridiculous on that tank. There, you can see him on the mini-map now, but we're going to go see if we can pick off this Barask. I don't want to get shot by the tank destroyer that's sitting in the back there. And luckily, we penetrated a shot that we didn't really aim that well. That's lucky. This tank is like a KV-2 at tier 8 with 2 shells in that extent. It's just the old spray and pray of sorts. You know, fire the shot and hope that it goes where you want it to most of the time. And now here, I'm again looking for the EVA-90. Obviously he sees me, I'm spotted. He's probably in that bush. He's got to be in that bush. But given the camo on that vehicle, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just sitting in the open there and I simply can't see him. I'm going to hold here for a second, hoping that he'll fire at me to a degree. Maybe I can spot him that way, possibly. But yeah, I give up on that one. So I'm just going to hide behind this ridge until I maybe go unspotted, to not let the enemy know exactly where I am, because the amount of allies I have around me has severely dwindled. I've done absolutely nothing in recent times. But, yeah, well, my enemy, or my allies have crumbled. Now my thought process is, let's pick a different position. Let's not be where the enemy is expecting me to be. I did get spotted by the Forsig there crossing, but that's not a really big problem. He gained intel knowing where I'm going, but I also gained intel knowing exactly where he was. So I was poking that corner there, hoping he would look back up again. Because he's got no armor, I can blop him pretty easy. I held that corner for about 30 seconds before the next target became available, which was that Udez. And this thing has a very slow shell speed of 354 meters per second. So the time it takes for a shell to get to the enemy from that, at this distance even, is kind of ridiculous. But it didn't matter in the long run. But if that guy was traveling quickly, I would have almost never hit him. And this Soma, whatever, we don't have time to figure out the name, is looking at me, unloading, and I decided just to take a few hits from him, except that I was taking the damage, because I couldn't risk missing that shot, given that I was stuck reloading for the next minute, or well, 22 seconds or so if I had missed it, and by then he would have had his way with me and it wouldn't have mattered too much. There's that even 90 back there, although there is 2 of them on the enemy team remaining, so there could be another one sneaking around somewhere, absolutely. And I'm just trying to find a corner to hide in and reload for the next minute. I want to get these shells back. If somebody comes around the corner before I have my shells, then needless to say, me having no ammunition to fight back with, I am probably done for. Luckily I have 1 shell now at least. Still another almost 20 seconds to reload the second one, but at least I have something to fight back with. And hello, even 90, you have 771 hit points. I can kill you with 1 shot. He almost ammo racked me. He almost detonated my ammo rack. He damaged it. And now I'm stuck back in the same boat again, reloading forever for almost another 30 seconds before I can even have 1 shell. Holy moly, this thing takes forever. Fast forward another 30 seconds, and there's the shark over there. I'm kind of surprised that at this range he didn't spot me. He would have had potentially the bush advantage there, and he probably also could see over top of that rock with his viewports. But somehow I didn't get spotted, which is, again, kind of surprising. But I'm fine with that. If he spots me, that could also be a problem. I think I can survive a shot from him, but that would be about it. And hello, RHM. I can't survive a shot from this guy, so I'm going to very recklessly poke this corner. This was a terrible idea. I don't know why I did this. I'm going to poke this corner, let him have my side. He messes up his shot. I mess up my shot. I'm lucky that one bounced. And now I need to push this. There's a scorpion behind me. I can't survive a shot from him either. I'm going to fire on the move and hope it doesn't hit his track or his gun, so that I, don't die if I mess that shot up. And luckily my allies managed to finish off that scorpion behind me as well. So somehow I'm alive. I've gotten 6 kills at this point, done 4,600 damage, which is actually the most damage, the most experience, and the most kills I've gotten in this tank to date, which is alright. And there's the shark moving forward. I have still quite a few seconds before I can reload. Luckily he wasn't coming after me, because that could have been a problem. Let's see if I can get reloaded in time to pick up a 7th kill, but the scorpion's coming in for the ram kill. It's not very often you see a scorpion make a ram kill, is it? I mean, I guess it has its size advantage, but its armor isn't exactly set up for ramming now, is it? Anyway, that was a very good game. I enjoyed it, even though it was a very, very long game. Lots of time spent reloading. I cut a lot of that out for you guys, which I think was absolutely necessary, or else you'd be all sleeping by now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.